Welcome to CloudForge Training Institute. In this session, we will discuss about types of VPCs, subnets, and what are the types of subnets, internet gateway, and route tables. So VPC is nothing but virtual private cloud, which is using to create your resources within the network. There are two types of VPCs available in the AWS account. One is default VPC, another one is custom VPC. So default VPC is created by AWS automatically in each region. If you see here, currently I'm in Northern Virginia region. So AWS is automatically created one VPC. I'm switching to another region like Ohio. Here also AWS already created the VPC. I'm switching to some Singapore region. Here also, AWS is automatically created the VPC, but there isn't a disadvantage if you use default VPC because if you see the default VPC IP CIDR range 172.31.0.0/16. If you see the we are in currently Singapore region, so if you see the in another region, IP address is same 172.31.0.0/16. If you move to any another region like Oregon, here also IPv4 like VPC IP address is same for all the regions. This is main disadvantage. As part of security reasons, we are not going to use the default VPCs. So we are creating by our own. That is called custom VPC. Let's see how to create the VPC and other resources of VPC. Currently, I am in Oregon region. To avoid the confusion, I am deleting the default VPC. Delete VPC. So, while creating the VPC, these resources like internet gateway, subnets, these are also delete automatically. Acknowledge it and type default, delete default VPC and delete. I'm deleting it. So my default VPC is deleted in Oregon region. I don't have any VPCs. Currently, I don't have any subnets. I'll let you know what is subnet and internet gateways. Currently, I don't have anything. Now I'm creating the internet. I means I'm creating the VPC. So I have click on the VPC only, tag name, custom -1, something I'm giving. So for the range, if you see, 10 dot, for example, I'm taking /16 with CIDR range 16. So the CIDR range must be /16 and 28. Okay, so now I'm taking the 68. So by using, sorry, 16. So by taking the 16, I can create around 65,000 servers in my VPC. Default, dedicated, or you can make tenancy default. So I have chosen no IPv6 because we are using the IPv4. Create VPC. So I have created the VPC. Here we need to see some settings also for the VPC. Go to the action, go to the VPC settings. I have to must choose enable DNS resolution and DNS hostname, which is using to so DNS resolution will help to means VPC can translate domain names into IP addresses like google.com into DNS server. Google has the DNS server, right? So it will move to that IP. Same as well. If you enable the DNS host names, this option, it will automatically assign the DNS host names to the EC2 instances that have the public IP. If you see here, If you see here, private IP DNS name. So once you enable the DNS host name, you will get like this. And another option is DHCP settings. We have to choose, it will create automatically. So if you enable the DH option say, it will automatically provide the network settings to the EC2 instance, like EC2 instance ID, IP, DNS name, domain. These are all automatically set to your EC2 instance. If you are not enabled here, if you choose no DHCP option set, you have to enter the IP, DNS, domain name, everything manually. So this is the best advantage if you use the DHCP option set. DHCP is nothing but dynamic host configuration protocol. This is also one type of protocol. So I'm choosing the DHCP option set. I'm just saving it. So as of now, I have created the custom VPC. I don't have any uh, internet gateways and subnets and internet gateways. I will also delete the route tables. I will let you know what is route table. Events cannot be deleted. Okay, let it be. It is associated to some other VPC, some other resources as well. So I have created the custom VPC with the range 10.0.0.0/16. It's a big network. VPC is nothing but the big network. So this is my VPC. I have created 10.0.0./16. This is my range. Okay, now subnets. Subnets is nothing but it is a small network created by dividing a VPC into multiple logical network. Okay, if you see this diagram, you will understand. So I have created the VPC here. Okay, I have created the VPC and with the range 10.0.0/16. Okay, so if I use the /16, how many I can create? I can create around 65,000 servers, but I am dividing it. Okay, I'm dividing it. If you see here, one subnet I have created with 10.0.1.0/24. Another one is 10.0.2./24. Another one is 10.0.3.0/24. And one more is 10.0.4.0/24. If I choose the /24, 32 minus 24 means 8. If I choose the 2 power 8, I can create 256. So in each subnet, I can create 256 servers. So if I explain this in simple diagram, I can, this is my whole VPC slash with a /16. Okay, so I'm creating the subnets 1, subnet 2, subnet 3, and subnet 4. So I have divided the whole network, means big network, into small pieces. Okay, 10.0.0, sorry, 1./24. So like this, I have created the four subnets within the VPC. Okay, so if you see here, one is created with the 10.0.1.0/24. Another one is 2.0/24. Another one is 3.0/24. Another one is 4.0/24. These are the smaller networks inside the VPC. Okay, so here we can launch the EC2 instances. We'll see one by one. Okay, so I have created my one network, and I have divided my one network into multiple parts. AWS is providing two types of subnets. One is public subnet, another one is private subnet. If you see the document, you will get to know what is public subnet and what is private subnet. A public subnet has a route to internet gateway. Means using the public subnet, you can access the internet publicly. And using the private subnet, the resources which are created in private subnet, you have to restrict the access. Okay, so internet gateway is typically through NAT gateway. So we will see one by later what is a NAT gateway. Okay, so why we are using the public and private subnets. Okay, public subnets resources always connecting to the internet, and private subnet resources we are restricting the access from the internet. Okay, so but we can access the private subnet resources as well by using the NAT gateways. We will see practically later. So here we can see some features about public and private subnets. So public subnet, it is connecting to the internet gateway, and it is not a private, no direct connect to connect it. And public IP. So public subnet resources have the public IP, and private subnet resources does not have the public IP. Uses it is simple uses like the web, and this is like a DB related. Okay, if you want to secure your applications, DB or database or any private applications, you can launch your applications or databases in private subnet resources. But if your public, applications required internet access, you can launch your applications like web applications in public subnets. Okay, so like this, I have segregated the networks. I'm just assuming these two subnets are related to public subnets and these two are related to private subnets. Okay, so we will see how to create the subnets as well. But before that, what is the usage of these subnets? So first one is network segmentation. So you can divide your resources here, like HR team needs to 200 servers. DevOps team requires another 200 servers. Okay, and development team requires 200 servers, and testing team requires 200 servers. So like this, I'm dividing the teams. Okay, so each divide, I can, for each team, I can create subnets for them. Okay, so for example, so subnet one, I'm going to assign to HR team. Subnet 2, I'm going to assign to DevOps team. Subnet 3, I'm going to assign to development team. And subnet 4, I'm going to assign to testing team. So like this, we can do the network segregation to the each team. So if you do the segregation, you can secure your servers from each application. Okay. See the what is internet gateway. So internet gateway is allowing the internet from the public to your VPC to access your resources which is present in the VPC. If you see this diagram, you will understand. So this is my VPC, and I have created one public subnet, and inside the public subnet I have created the EC2 mission. So I have attached the internet gateway to my VPC, okay, which is allowing the public internet to access the EC2 mission. So like this, internet gateway always attached to public subnet or VPC. Okay, we have discussed about VPC, subnet, types of subnet like private subnet and public subnet, and internet gateways. Now we will discuss about what is a route table. So route table is nothing but it is a set of rules that tells the AWS infrastructure to where the traffic needs to send. Let me explain diagrammatically. So this is the diagram we have created last time, previously. So this is VPC with the range, and I have created the public subnets with these ranges, and I have created the private subnet with these ranges. Okay, now comes to internet gateway where it will place. Okay, so internet gateway will place here IGW in short term. Okay, so it will send you the internet traffic to your VPC. Okay, so whatever the traffic comes from outside, so whatever the traffic comes from the public or outside, it hits the internet gateway. So internet gateway will allows you the traffic to VPC. So once internet gateway is hit the VPC, the route table will sit here. It will decide this traffic where needs to send. Okay. So the route table will sit here and it will decide the traffic where needs to go, whether it is public subnets or it will go to private subnets. As of now, we are allowing the internet gateway, internet, like public internet. So public internet always attached to public subnets only. So I'm removing this one. Okay. So we can also use route table to uh, private subnets, but private network only we will allow. Okay, so like this, these components, VPC components, will help and secure your internet. Sorry, secure your infrastructure from the internet. So can we create these public subnets, private subnets, uh, internet gateway, and route tables practically? Let's go. So I have already created the custom VPC with the range 10.0.0/16. Now I have created subnets. I'll create the only public subnets for now. I'll create the private subnets during the NatGase time. Okay, so I'm creating the public subnet for now. You have to go to the subnets and click on the actions and go to the create the um, subnets. Select the VPC. Within VPC, we are dividing the networks. Okay, subnet name, public subnet. I'm giving availability zone preference. You can give anything to a. This is my VPC CIDR range. So within VPC, I'm creating slash 1.0 slash 24. This is the range, right? We have taken. Yeah. So this is the one subnet. Okay. So 256 IPs I will get. You can see here, if I change this one, I will get 32 IP. Here only it is showing. If I select this one, 8 IPs. If I select 32, I will get only 1 IP. So as of now, I'm taking slash 24. So I will get 256 IPs. So tags, it's optional. So I'm creating the subnets. Let me let it create. Okay, so my public subnet is created. Okay, so public subnet is created. If you see here, this is a IPv4 CIDR range. If you see here, available IPv4 addresses are only 251. Why? Because as I told you earlier, 5 IPs are already reserved. Okay, so you will get only 251. So if you choose slash 25, you will get 120. You should get 126, right? But you will get only 121. So whatever you create with the IP range, you will get the some amount of IPs. But from those, 5 IPs are already reserved. Okay. So as of now, I have created the public subnet. Okay. So go to the EC2 mission. Now we will launch the one EC2 mission here. So this is my EC2 console. Um, as of now, I don't have any instances, launch instances, public instance. I'm taking the Red Hat mission, taking instance type as default. Select create a new K pair, public, creating PEM file only. So here we need to change the network settings. If you see custom, I mean that VPC only. So if you have multiple VPCs, we have to drag and select here and subnet. As of now, I have only one subnet in my VPC. So by default, it is taking. Otherwise, you will get more and you have to select from those. So auto assign public IP. As of now, if you see here, this is disabled because we are using the custom VPC. That's why it is automatically blocking the public IP. Okay, so you have to enable this one. You have to enable this one. Okay, security group, I'll leave it for now. I'll let you know later what is security group and NACLs. Okay, remaining I'm keeping as the same. So as of now, we have discussed about network settings on, I mean, networking concepts only. So I have choosing network settings here. So I have chosen custom network, custom VPC and public subnet. Okay, whatever the name I have given, it is populating here. Auto assign IP, it should be enabled because we are creating the public instance. Okay, that should connect with public. I'm creating the instance. Let's this statistics come to 3 by 3 or 2 by 2. Let's check the IP addresses of instance which I created. Okay, this is public IP. So public IP, it will take randomly. If you see here, private IP 10.0.1.196. Why it is came like this? Okay, okay, how from where or else from where it is getting? Because my subnet range is 10.1.0.1.0/24. Okay, because I will get the 256 or 251 IPs. Okay, so from this range, how IPs will come? Okay, uh, like this. Okay, 10.0.1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like this, we will get. Okay, till 10.255, like this you will get. Okay, total 256 IPs you will get. So the starting IP is 0 and ending IP is 256, sorry, 255. Okay, so like this from this range. So we have already 196. Okay, so randomly it has taken. You can also give the your own IP from this range that we will see later. Okay, so it has taken randomly. Okay, once you created the resources, either EC2 instance or any other resources which is I mean associated with any IP from this range. For example, I have created the VP instances from this range. If you see available IP addresses, 250 only. Okay, earlier it is 251, now it is 250 because why one IP is already in use with EC2. Okay, so I can create 250 VPC, sorry, instances now. So my status check is completed. Let's connect to the server. Sorry, uh, connecting through Git Bash. I'm running this one. I'm copying this command. It is not able to connect because we are not sending the traffic. Okay, any traffic to this server. Okay, so now I will create the uh, IZW, means internet gateway, and route tables, and I will send the traffic. For that, my server is not connecting, so I have allowed the SSH port, I mean 22, from internet 0.0.0/0 from anywhere, means it is anywhere. Okay, but I have not allowed the any traffic to my VPC. Okay, I have allowed the security groups, say SSH from anywhere, but I have not allowed. If you see here, this diagram. So 1 minute. If you see the diagram, I have used this subnet. Okay, 1 minute. I have launched the EC2 mission here, but I have allowed the traffic inside the EC2 only. Okay, but not from here. Okay, because I have not created any internet gateway. I have not routed the traffic using the route table to the public subnet. Okay, as of now, here only I am allowing. Okay, so without coming from here, how should I get the internet here? Okay, so now we have to create the IZW internet gateway here and route table. Okay, let's go to the VPC session. Dashboard. Here we have the internet gateway. So click on the create internet gateway, public internet gateway, IZW, just in the short term I'm giving. I have created the internet gateway, but it is detached state because it is not attached to any VPC. Okay, attached to VPC, custom attached to VPC means state is attached, means if you see here, so I have attached IZW here, and public traffic is allowed to my VPC. Okay, to my VPC only. But to which subnet it should go? Okay, the traffic should go to this public subnet. Okay, so using route table, we need to route the traffic to public subnet. So go to the route table session. So whenever you create the VPC, by default, route table also will create. Okay, so if you see, my VPC ID is this one 69F, name is custom one. Go to the route table. It is associated to VPC 69F custom -1. Okay, so you can use this one, or else you can also create new route table. So I'm not using this one. I will create the route table. Okay, my route one, I'm giving the name as my route one VPC. Okay, I have created the route table here. Okay, if you see here, my route one, I have a route table this one. Okay, but it is not associated to any subnet. I'm associating now public subnet. Okay, means we are allowing the traffic. Okay, we are allowing the traffic to public subnet. I have allowed, but which traffic? Okay, go to the routes. As of now, I have taken VPC range. We have also edit the you have to allow the public internet as well. Okay, from internet gateway. Okay, means till now I have created IZW route table and route table associated to public internet only. But this public internet I have not allowed through route table. Means here this is 0.0.0 slash 0. This traffic I have not allowed anywhere. Okay, if you see in my route table, okay, even it is a route in the subnets anyways we don't have that range. So in the routes if you see, okay, as of now I have attached to VPC only. I mean VPC range only I have allowed. Okay, whatever the traffic inside the VPC, those traffic only I have allowed, but I have not allowed internet gateway. Sorry, internet. Okay, click on the route, create a add route. I'm allowing the internet from anywhere through internet gateway. You have to select this one. Okay, so I have created this internet gateway. Save the changes. So this is my range. Okay, now go to the server and connect. I have logged into the server and giving the password. See, my server is connecting. Okay, my server is connecting. I can connect to internet. You can see here google.com. I'm pinging to google.com. Okay, the network is flowing. Ping um, facebook.com. So like this, internet is flowing. Okay, recap the session till now what we have created. So first VPC. Okay, we have created the custom VPC with the range 10.0.0 slash 16. If you see the diagram here, so this is my VPC range 10.0.0 slash 16. This is the VPC which is highlighted one. Okay. So this is the VPC. Okay. Now we have created the two public subnets and two private subnets. Okay. But in the theoretical, I mean practically, we have created only one public subnet. Okay. You can create multiple public subnets with the range. Okay. 10, this is the upper range, public subnet 1, subnet 2. Okay, we have explained what is IGW and means internet gateway. Internet gateway also we have created and attached to VPC. Now, route table. We have also explained the route table and we have created the route table. Okay, so we have created the subnet, that is public subnet with a range 10.0.0 slash 24. Okay, then we have created the EC2 instance and we have connected it. So in the in the internet gateway, we have created and attached it to the VPC. Okay, internet gateway attached it to the VPC, and we have created the route table, and we have associated the public subnet. Okay, and routed the traffic, the VPC range. Okay, means it if you see here local, because the subnet which is associated, I mean the route table which is created within the VPC means that is the local one. So whatever the traffic inside the VPC, okay, not only public one, not only public one, if you allow any other ranges to the VPC or inside the VPC, it is already there. Okay, those traffic, okay, those traffic also we can automatically able to access because we have allowed the local by default. Okay, then we have allowed the public internet means 0.0.0 slash 0. This means this IP means anywhere. Okay, okay, any traffic anywhere from anywhere we are allowing it. through internet gateway, through internet gateway, and attach it to the route table. So this route table will send the traffic sent to this subnet. Okay, this subnet. In the subnet, we have created the EC2, and we have, if you see EC2, we have security groups. We have allowed some range, means SSH 22 from anywhere. You can also give source IP as VPC range. Okay, so as of now, practical purpose, I have given 0.0.0/0. So once we done this infrastructure, we are able to connect to the server and connect to the internet. Okay, so this is about this session. We will discuss more VPC concepts in the next session.